A Scottish charity that brings music and songwriting to Scotland's prisons rocked up to Inverness this week. Distant Voices pairs professional musicians with prison staff and inmates. As they say, it helps with reintegration after release. Here's Laura Alderman.
Time to move forward and time to let go. Time to be what I can.
Behind the bars of Inverness prison, some new, raw music is in the mix.
Let go. Time to be.
It's about my mum and dad. I lost them when I was a kid, and I thought I'll write a song about them, so I can keep that in mind instead of the bads and goods. I can keep a song in my mind.
And my song's about changing, I think, try to write a new chapter for yourself, that's what I think, and that's putting the trouble behind you, making a fresh start for yourself when you get out, thinking about your family and just forgetting about all this and moving on to bigger and better things.
And over the last 3 days, professional musicians from the Distant Voices project have teamed up with staff and prisoners here to swap their daily routine for a different beat.
Yes, it's an intensive process. It's a lot of fun. We ask a lot of the participants. We ask them to push themselves and stretch themselves and give of themselves. But ultimately, by the end, it's a really satisfying process for everybody. And the common theme in all of the songs across the projects we write is humanity. It's about real life. It's about people's emotions and their struggles and their triumphs and their joys and all of those things. And so maybe sometimes expect that everybody's going to write a song about prison or prison life, and actually people don't do that all that often. You know, they write about the stuff that's really important to them, that really matters to them.
The workshop encourages staff to get involved too, and in a small prison like Inverness, it can help to break down those barriers between prison warden and prisoner.
It lets the guys in our care see us as human beings and people, and we've all got our struggles like they've got their struggles. It lets us see them with their guard down because they're not having to walk around as if they're in jail. You know, they're just part of the group. We're all the same, we're all equals.
And by working together, it gives everyone a chance to create not just new lyrics, but long-term plans for the future.
I'll keep doing it, I think, in my gaff at night by myself.
I think it's something I want to stick to. I'm going to try and write more music. Sitting in my cell, I'll be able to have a wee practice now when I get out. A few of my mates together and that one, have a wee jam. It'd just be good. I really enjoyed it, and that is something I'm definitely going to stick to.
Laura Alderman, STV News.
And Laura's report takes us to sport now with Chris, and they're still talking about these plastic pitches today.